when my father and my mother abandon me, then you, O Lord, will take me up. And that is where I want us to start.
Psalm
Deborah.
27 verse 10.
Yes.
It is really true that when your father and your mother forsake you, God takes care of you. God comes through people. I have seen people who are just drawn to me. I don't understand why. And they really want to support me and they really want to walk with me. They are okay with me calling them mom and calling them dad and walking with.
For you to have a sense of love, you've got to know where you came from. So your mom and dad, they are the vessels that were used by a higher power, a greater being who had a purpose and a reason for you to be in this world. So first of all, you've got to do your own journey of spirituality. What do you believe? Where do you believe you came from? Because the person who creates something is the one who gives value to that something. I would like for you to tell our viewer the struggle between now the life you are living now and the family that God has given you now, who love you unconditionally, they are supporting you, they believe in you, versus the ones who rejected.
Sometimes there's that feeling of feeling you don't belong sometimes. But really, it's just knowing that these people are there for you. Sometimes I have been asking this question, are you going to reject me? And then you're told, no, I cannot reject you. I ask again, are you going to reject me? They will tell you again, and at some point you're just told, now you just answer that question because you have been here, you have been with us, and nobody has ever rejected you. So I think it comes back to you as a person, just connecting and accepting it. You know, there are things that people cannot force on you. You accept help, then you will be fully helped.
Yes.
If you don't accept help, then you just wallow in feeling not fully there, not fully belonging, and then you are punishing yourself in short.
Absolutely. What happens now as a child, as you are growing up, you do not learn how to self-regulate. So you shut down. When you become an adult and you start feeling, you don't know what to do with those feelings.
You don't know.
And they are so strong.
They are so strong. That's why sometimes we need therapy and Jesus.
Yes.
Because there are things that you really cannot understand or comprehend on your own. Yeah, you need someone to walk through the process with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're thinking in terms of forgiving or letting go of the pain, tell us a little bit about the struggle.
The struggle is real with forgiveness. There's a difference between forgiveness and reconciliation. You can actually forgive someone without reconciling with them. You just have to let them go. You just have to let them be and live your life now. Yeah. And I always thought I have to meet this father, I have to meet this mother and just have a conversation with them and let them know that this is what you put me into and this is how you've affected me and I hate you and all those things, blah blah blah. But I came to realize that it's not worth all that.
Your personality, the combination of the choleric and the melancholic is very strong because they feel strongly about getting results and strongly about being able to do things right. Justice oriented. There is the dichotomy of the wounded child and the grown Deborah.
27-year-old.
Yes, and you can tell the viewer what I normally tell you.
Yeah, sometimes we are talking and then I'll hear you tell me, can I now talk to the 27? This is wounded Deborah. Can I talk to the 27-year-old?
Yes.
And then, yeah, we have a conversation.
Whenever we go into distress, especially psychological distress, what happens is that we revert into a child state, and now we are relating with the world from a child state. What we have done is holding space for her, but also helping her to rise above that. And so there are times when Deborah still struggles with going into deep feelings of low, and we are always kind of walking through that by reminding her, this girl here is a powerhouse, and that is what choleric melancholics are. They are powerhouses. It depends on what they focus their mind on. So if they focus on the past and the pain, that's what their life will be. If they focus on the now and the future and start dreaming, they are going to change the world. It depends on what they focus their mind on. I want to encourage each one of us, as you listen to us as we talk about moving from self-abandonment into self-love, that you understand that you can crawl until you get to the other side. And I thank God because he is able to give us that strength. So don't hate God, because he's not the perpetrator of your pain. He's the one who carried you and brought you through. And that is the power underneath you that carried you through the most horrendous experiences you went through, so that you can now embrace this newness, embrace this Christ, embrace this God, and allow him to now carry you into the future that he has for you. Deborah, maybe you can tell our viewer, what is your next plans?
I have 2 more manuscripts. Beyond classroom experience, this is for teachers basically. I want to be a chaplain because I want to mentor young people who have gone through hurtful situations like mine, and I want them to thrive.
I have a lot of classes that I do, and if you click on our website, you will see I do a lot of classes on healing the inner child, so that you can live the life that God has desired for you. I'm doing this not because of theory, it's because I have also experienced it.